I don't want to live in this world. I just want to visit from time to time. Like if I could go to a different world, like when I play video games, although sometimes it's hard to get into it, that would be good. But being stuck here more than 10% of my life would be way too much of a good thing. And I already feel the effects right now where I really want to log out of this world and log into a different world. I don't want to end my existence, but my life here is so boring. I can fill it with interesting things if I really work hard, and I do. But I'm just not engaged. I would need some distance in order to enjoy it again. And I mean everything. Like even the types of plants that we have. The people are nice, but I don't need to be around them all the time. I would like to go to a different universe with a different physics and a different type of plants and people that are different and get to meet them. Not even anywhere on Earth. I'm talking about an entirely different foreign thing. I think that'd be interesting. It's difficult to stay here and contend with just the fact that that's it. This is what we have. I don't necessarily want to go to Mars, because Earth is the most cozy place in this universe that we know of. But it's a shame that there aren't many other places that you can go. Because it would be really nice if you could go to a holodeck world or something that's just works differently. I think one of the things that rubs me the most would be how this world doesn't always lend itself to great storytelling. Human imagination outstrips the abilities of this world naturally. That's a conversation for another day, but in short, it's like whenever we discover something, our ideas of what it could be are much, much bigger than what it actually ends up being. And when reality sets in, it's always less fantastical. And it might be interesting to live in a universe that actually has more fantasticalness to it. Or maybe it's easier. Or, heck, maybe even going to Mars. If the world just had less gravity, I'd have less backaches and I'm always sore. Even sitting here, my butt's sore. I could see that working. There's small practical things like that, and there's bigger things too. Like it would be nice to live in a world that actually has souls. Or you actually have some permanence to yourself, and maybe you stick around for a century or so and you can help guide people, or maybe people live longer. Granted, all this stuff could happen eventually, but it won't happen in my lifetime here. And so that's why, like, if I could skip 10 years, I'd do that. Come back later, see what I missed. And then probably after a week or two, I'd probably skip another 10 years. And hope the world doesn't fall apart. But I wouldn't exactly like skipping, because you can only go one direction. And when you skip a lot, you skip a lot. No, I'd rather be able to go to somewhere else. Go to Eorzea or some other universe. Someplace that's cozy, someplace that's inviting, someplace that's interesting. Someplace that's more welcoming. Maybe someplace that's easier to live. But I just get tired of Earth. Yeah.